I took my key out. You'd think I'd leave the key in the cemetery. People wouldn't steal a bike in a cemetery, you'd think. Okay. Now we're going to head to Stone Creek, Ohio. Now, there are several ways to get to Stone Creek, Ohio from here. So we'll see which way Keith takes now. This is always a game with me. When I follow Keith and I know where we're going, I always wonder which way he'll take. Then I try to go over in my mind and see which one would be the most scenic, which one would be more like the crow flies, and which one would take the longest time. Well, in this situation here is what we have is 3 different ways we could go. And that's the 3 ways. There's a scenic route. There's a as the crow fly route. And there's a long route. And the way we're turning now, the long route is out of the question. And I believe, yeah, we're more or less going as the crow flies. So that means that this will be like a 20-minute video, maybe, if I decide to run it the whole way. Okay, over to our right side, you see the Newcomerstown treatment plant. And you guys are really lucky at this time that this is not smell-o-vision, because it stinks. Over here on my left-hand side is a place called Taste the Apple. No, I will not work there this year. So that means last year was my last year there. And now we're entering right here the Newcomerstown Corporation limits. So yes, this is the big city, or metropolis we like to call it, of Newcomerstown. You might want to look in your atlases, or look into your computer thing or whatever, and you'll find that there is one Newcomerstown in the whole world. It's right here. While other people have to live in reused names of cities, you know, hey, too bad. We are the one. We are in the one and only Newcomerstown, which is located in the wonderful state of Ohio. Now, there's another two places we could go to get there. I just remembered. We can take the old way, or we can take the highway. So now the question is he going to take the old way or the highway? We're going to take the old way. I would go, he would stop. Nope, we changed our mind. Look at that. Dislike it when he does that. Maybe he decided he didn't want to go. Well, nope. You guys turn signal on again, okay? Okay, he said the people around that area was too stupid and he was afraid they were going to run into him. That's why we didn't turn back there. So, we're going this way. Which here we are in the Dragon Tail, one sharp corner. Lean the bike the other way and get the second sharp corner. There we go. We just did a bit of a dragon tail there. That was fun. Yes, sir. In case anyone didn't know, we have drove halfway through Newcomerstown. Then we turned. And now we're going out of Newcomerstown here about, I'd say, well, actually, through the county city limit sign, it's about a mile up the road. But as for a populated, looking like a town area, that's coming up real quick where it's going to end. There's the entrance to the right side. Behind these houses is the Newcomerstown City Park. So now it looks like we're out of town, but we're actually not. We're still within city limits. And here we exit Corporation. But now we're out of town. So we can go faster than 35 now, which we was going 40 anyway. Been a lot of changes in the last several years around here. Used to be a few barns there on the right. They tore them down. Seems like anything old, they want to just tear it down. No sense in preserving them. Of course, you know, as you can see, the big farmlands around here is sold off into partials and people put their houses in. Over on the left, this was all farmland at one time with the rest of this stuff. But as you can see, there's what, a dozen or so houses that have purchased farmland and set up. It's a shame to see farmland disappear the way it is. One speck of dang dust again in my same eye that I see out of. Ain't that something? You got two eyes. One works very well. The other one is kind of just there. And every time there's a speck of dust to be found, it has to hit my eye that I use to see through. I suppose maybe I should learn to, when I get on the bike, shut that visor as quick as possible. But usually in town, going 35, 25 mile an hour or whatever, I usually got the visor open. That way I can get a little air, especially when it's like 90 degrees. And that's usually when that wee little speck of dust will come up and hit me in the eye. Then when we get out on the road, it's open and we can move. I'm looking through a teary eye, thinking, come on, tear, go out the side. Take that dirt with you. No, it's going in the nose. Won't take the dirt with it. Well, for the last 2 days, Keith gets up in the morning, says he's going to quit smoking. Then I come around. Of course, I light up a cigarette, and then he wants one. And I said, well, how are you going to quit? You keep smoking. I don't know. So in another video, you seen we stopped at the Duke. Keith went in, had to buy another pack of cigarettes. Which I don't blame him. You know, to myself, I think about it. What about a pack every 2 to 3 days? But even if I could stop them, you know, don't feel like it. That would probably be in a week's time at least a little over $15 savings. Of course, then you figure $15 every week. That can pile up to a lot of money. I think getting people to quit smoking right now is the hardest time to do it. Merely for me, it's because all the dumb commercials they have put up that says how bad it is and how it's all the problems of the world. And it's like, no, it's not. And it just makes me, I ain't gonna quit because I'll get tired of their bull crap. But yeah, I think, for me, that's one of the reasons I don't want to quit smoking is because I've heard enough of the bull crap and the blame and everything on cigarettes that it's like, no, that's not true. That I just can keep going, you know. They try to tell you that cigarettes is a cause of cancer, and cigarettes is a cause of heart disease, strokes, and all this and that. And it's all lies, every bit of it lies. Reason for cancer is genes, DNA, whatever. I mean, it all comes from your family. If your family's got cancer, pretty good chance you're going to have cancer. Your family has heart conditions, pretty good chance you're going to have heart conditions. You know, it's just all related. It's nothing's fault. It's just from way back when. Continues on and on and on. Of course, then you get some people that say, well, everything's hitting me. Well, yeah. Through the generations, you know. You have families that have cancer that marry into families that have heart disease, and families that have strokes, and families that have this and that and all this other. Just all bleeds in because they remarry and intermarry and everything, and some people just their whole lives is nothing but one disease after another. But no one ever thinks, well, check out my partner before I marry him, which it's not so much that, it's what you're handing down to your kids. I mean, if your family has heart conditions, ain't that enough to put on your kids? You should marry a person that either there are no diseases in their family, they just die of old age and stuff, or if your family has heart conditions, marry someone with heart conditions. That way you're not thrusting another illness onto your children. No one thinks of that. No, they just, I'm going to marry this guy or girl or whatever. 'Cause we're just so much in love and all this and that, and just got to do that. Don't matter that. It don't matter that her whole family, every one of them, died of cancer at the age of 20, and she's 19. She's got cancer now. I'm gonna marry her and try to have a kid before she dies. And this and that, this and that, and this, this and that, and this. Okay, we're at Stony Creek. We're at Stony Creek. Yeah, okay. We'll park this way. Then we'll get out of here if we have to. Because I know we don't want to stay all day. I don't need it. But we're here. This is it. This is Stony Creek. Okay, we'll catch y'all later. I'm gonna have me a hamburger, a couple hot dogs, and potato salad, macaroni salad.